I can see you have several pupils, yes. How many students are there?
Six students are there.
Okay, and I have 3 students. These are 8th graders, and 5 pupils. They are 5th graders.
Okay.
So from 2 different classes, right?
My students are all 8th graders.
Okay. So today we are going to talk about favorite school subjects, right?
Yes.
Yes, and about the system of education in Poland.
Yeah.
So first of all, I would like to conduct the lesson by giving the floor to the 5th graders. These are girls. Okay.
Yes, please.
So shall we start?
Yes. Why not?
Yes, of course. Perfect. Okay. Okay. No i możesz zaczynać.
Hi, I'm Mary, and my favorite school subject is English.
Okay.
I like it because I like it. I like it.
Okay, you can communicate when you travel abroad, right?
Yeah.
What are your other favorite subjects?
PE.
PE. Why is it PE?
I like it because I can play football, basketball, volleyball
With your friends?
with my friends. Yeah.
Is there any other subject? No, these are just 2. Okay, thank you, Mary. Okay. No, chodź, Misia. Chodź. The next pupil?
Hello, I'm Halina, and my favorite subject is biology because
Jest ciekawe, czyli
it's interesting.
Co jeszcze powiesz? Nic więcej? Is that all? Okay, so thank you very much. Next pupil is Maya.
Hello, my name is Maya. My favorite subject is PE. I like it basketball, football, dodgeball.
Dodgeball.
Yes. I like my favorite subject is geography and IT.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Marta, and my favorite school subject is PE because I like sports, for example, basketball or volleyball. That's all.
Okay, that's all. That's fine.
Hello, my name is Sana, and my favorite subject is PE because I like sport. I like handball, volleyball. Okay.
Powiedz im bye bye.
Bye.
Okay, so our 5th graders, girls, are a bit stressed.
They have done a great job.
Okay, 8th graders will be more talkative, I guess. So I will say goodbye just to the girls. They are coming back to the lesson of Polish. They are writing important essays, so I need to let them free, let them go to the classroom, and we're going to stay with 8th graders now, okay? Dobra, dziękujemy dziewczynom. Możecie wracać. Można pomagać. Okay, so okay, a lot of emotions, right? Okay, so maybe your students will present. Yes, come over here. Come over here. Come on, boys. So you will see the classroom, the pupils. Yes.
Yeah,
it's
please.
Yeah. Siądźcie sobie przed. Tak, tak. Podajcie. Też są rzeczy.
So here is our school uniform. The girls wear.
We don't have school uniforms. No. So we are wearing blouses, jeans, or something like that. We wear comfortable things.
Okay.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Gayatri and I graduated from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I'm so jubilant to interact with you. My favorite subject are, I like all subjects because our teachers teach very well.
So especially do you have any interest in any subject? Special interest?
English, sir.
English. So why is English so special for you?
Because it is international.
So explain to your friends. Yes.
I like English because it is international language.
International language.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Next.
It was a nice presentation, but we would like to you to speak a bit slower. Talk a bit slower, okay?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Come close. Introduce yourself.
Good morning everyone. My name is Somesri and I graduated from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram.
Okay, a bit slower, please,
Slowly.
because the sound, is going through through the wires. Okay.
My favorite subject is English.
Why English is your favorite subject? Explain. Because it is
International language.
So yes.
Bardzo stresowani. Czekaj na stoliczki, nie? Każdy indywidualnie sobie siedzi.
Good morning to you all. This is Pranita and I graduated from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. My favorite subject is biology.
Why biology is your favorite subject? Because you are good at drawing.
Because in biology, there are pictures to draw.
So there are pictures to draw. You like that way of drawing pictures. Okay. So
Can I have a question?
Yeah.
What are you concentrating on now during biology lessons? About animals or about a body, or what are you studying now?
About animals or
All humans and animals.
Okay.
animals.
Okay, so thank you very much.
Thank you.
No też byli chłopacy.
Mhm.
Siedziały
No teraz oni mają
ostatnio.
14:30, czyli są tak jakby po swoich podstawowych chyba lekcjach też.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Hemasri and I graduated from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. My favorite subject is biology.
So any special reason?
No, sir.
No, you just like it.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning to everyone. This is Jyotsna and I graduated from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram today.
Slowly.
My favorite subject is physics. I like physics because we can explore the things which were surrounded by us.
No, physics. Okay, physics is very difficult.
Good morning, everyone. This is Rehan and I graduated from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. My favorite subject is English.
We've got only 3 students left.
Hello, my name is Zofia. It's in English, Sophia. My favorite school subject is maths. I enjoy maths because I like problem solving, and Well, just in general, like logic thinking and solving equations is pretty fun.
How often do you have maths classes?
We have math classes 4 times a week, so it's almost every day.
But is maths going to be the main stuff in your future life? What do you think? Who would you like to be in the future? Because Zosia is a girl and she likes a very popular sport in Poland. You will see in a moment. Can you tell us something
Yeah.
about it?
I like football.
How
So
often do
it's-
you play it?
I play it basically every day, but
So this
Who is your favorite football player?
well, it's not really common, but so I support a team in England, Aston Villa, and they used to have a player from Brazil, Coutinho.
It's your turn. So
Hello, my name is Kajetan. My favorite subject is biology. I like it because we often go to our museum, which is near our school, and there we can do some experiments, and it's fun.
Oh, hello, my name is Michał. In English, it's Michael. My favorite school subjects are definitely English and German. I really like learning them because I can use them while I'm traveling around the world. So I think learning them is really worth because you can use it everywhere. And the most important is definitely English because it's international.
language.
Yes, it's international language and you can use it in most part of the world.
okay.
How often do you have English classes?
3 times a week. We get English lessons 3 times a week, so yes.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
So you have just revealed the fact that you like to learn the Germany and English because with the help of these two languages, you want to travel across the globe. So in order to become a global citizen, I think you need to master the English language. So in order to master the English language, how frequently you speak with your friends in English? Do you switch to your mother tongue or do you speak only in English with your friends?
I speak with friends while English lessons, and we on these lessons we practice speaking English. So also sometimes during holidays when I meet with some friends.
In your examination in English, in examination English, what skills are tested? Are your spoken skills tested? Are your written skills tested? Are your memories are tested?
Reading. Depends which level are the students.
Okay.
First of all, now they have their first exam of English when they finish primary school, when they graduate from primary school. So these 3 students have their exams in 2 months. And they are practicing reading, listening, functions of English, functions of language, writing. They need to write a short mail, and they are given 3 points, 3 different ideas that they have to use in a letter or in an email. And when they finish studying in high schools,
Okay.
they have their final mature exam. Then they have to take an exam of English or any other foreign language, which is French or Italian, I guess, or German. And they have the written part, which consists of listening, reading, writing, use of grammar, and then they have the oral exam, and they have to discuss something. They have to compare the situations presented in the pictures. And sometimes they are given a proverb and they need to make a speech for several minutes. And then they get the mature results. They need to wait for about a month or so until they are sent back by the government, because these are government exams, right?
Yes.
And it looks like this. So now they have just the written part. So reading, listening, use of English and writing, and oral exams plus written just at the end of the high school.
Okay. So before I allow my students to ask their individual questions, I have one specific question to you as a teacher. So you have just explained that LSRW, listening, speaking, writing, and of course reading. So among these 4 skills, so your students need to perform well equally in these 4 fields, or is there any other field that is prioritized highly in your education system? So for instance, if you take my education system, so we prioritize 3 skills. One is reading, listening, and writing rather than speaking. We are ignoring the part that is speaking. But for me as a teacher, we should prioritize speaking. But in Poland, so how is your prioritized components among these 4? Reading, writing, speaking, and reading.
Well, we are covering the book from covering the material from the book, and we need to prepare kids for the final exams. And the teachers of English always say that there is a lag of time for speaking practice, which is, I think, one of the most important ones to study a foreign language. Why do you study a foreign language? You just want to communicate all around the world, not only while traveling, but maybe in your working place, right? You may have so many friends all around the world. Many maybe not pupils, but young people or adults play online games. So then they need to communicate, and the English is a universal language, right? So so we try to do our best in schools to combine all the skills, but we think that we need to spend most time on practicing the skills that are present during the final exams.
So, history and leader from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I am so honored to interact with you. Namaste from India. Here I would like to share a little information about extracurricular activities. In our school offers some extracurricular activities such as yoga,
Mają w szkole.
carrot crops, and some. Here I would like to ask you a question. Here my question is, what extracurricular activities do you offer?
Ekstra przedmioty mamy?
No, takie mamy ekstra. Okay, so in our educational system that is proposed by the government are the regular classes of English, of Polish, of maths, so the educational ones. And you can have extra PE lessons when you practice some sports, right? Yes, like athletics or team sports. What kind of sports can you practice during your extra PE lessons?
Well,
in the afternoon.
Football, basketball, volleyball.
Well, generally
the sport.
Yeah, the sport
Yes.
that we have in the general material from PE. So like we have football, basketball, volleyball, and
Handball.
handball.
And handball. If we want to practice yoga, for example, as you said, we need to go to extra, well, somewhere else, not in school. Yeah, so we go to special gyms or places for yoga practice. We do not have such excellent activities. But I think yoga is very popular in your country and in our country. It's too, of course, it's popular, but not in schools, just in private life. Thank you.
My name is Gayatri, and I graduated from Z.P.H.S High School, Ilavaram. I'm so jubilant to interact with you. Here, I would like to share a little information. Our state government.
A bit louder, please, and slower, because we can't hear you. Sorry.
Slowly.
Our state government initiated education reforms in 2020 by creating 6 types of schools, namely Satellite Foundation School, Pre-Primary, Foundational Schools, Pre-Primary Class 2, Foundational School Plus, Primary Class 5, and Pre-High School Class 3 and Class 7, Class 8, and High School Class 3 and Class 10. Here I would like to ask you a question. Can I ask? What curriculum do you use?
Okay, so in Poland, in our country, kids start school when they are 6 years old. Well, not school, it's just the preschool, so it's kindergarten. And they go to primary school when they are 7 years old. And we have 8 years of primary school. So these are the oldest students in our primary school. They are 8th graders. Then it is possible to go to a vocational school, and you can become a mechanic, a hairdresser, yes, to practice a given job. Or you go to high school, which lasts 4 years, and then you write a mature exam, and it allows you to go to a university, which lasts at least 5 years. Okay, that's it.
An 8th grader from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I'm so glad to ask you a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yes, of course.
What are the education standards in Poland?
There are several models of learning, of teaching, especially young children. But there is one general taught in primary schools, and maybe I will send you kind of a piece of paper on which I will write down the main issue. Kids starting primary school, there are we can say there are 2 parts. The first for youngers, it's called it's for younger pupils. They are aged 1, 2, 3 classes, and then there are 4th graders up to 8th graders. Thank you very much. Okay. And thank you very much. Dobrze, możecie wyjść. Just give me a moment. I'm going to change classes.
Okay, no problem.
The room. Okay.
Yeah, my student is asking that how old are your students?
Just a second. Oh, you can see. Look, this is our school corridor. St. Patrick's Day. And I will enter the classroom. Aniu, ja dokończę online. Panowie, jestem na online. Dziękuję za ciszę.
This is Rehan, an 8th grader from Z.P.H.S School, Ilavaram. I would like to ask you a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yes, of course. I'm just moving, sorry, because there is a lot of noise. And I'm going to put my ear next to the laptop to listen it to you. Okay, you please continue.
What is the education policy in Poland?
Could you repeat once more, please?
What is the education policy in Poland?
Okay, education policy. To make it short, every child is obliged to start the kindergarten time and go to primary school. When a Polish child is 15 years old, he or she finishes primary school, and then he or she can continue studying further, but when you finish primary school, it is claimed by the government that it is the minimum education possible. But of course, in every country, it would be the same, that if you finish just the primary school, then you don't have the practice, you do not have the knowledge. So it's not always a good choice, because you may not find a good job then, right? And you need to pass the final exam at the end of the 8th grade. So when they finish this type of education, to go to a high school or to a vocational school. Oh, I can't hear you.
It's all about it is all about the choice of the students whether to go to the vocational or high school. How many students would like to go to vocational? How many students would like to go to high school? Is it their choice or the choice given by the government?
Well, I think that for the last 10 or 15 years, it's getting more and more popular to be well educated.
Okay.
So most of the kids go to a high school, then they write their mature exam, and then they go to university. But it's because it is much more easier to find a well-paid job, a good job, a fine job, right?
Okay.
There are also vocational schools, like to become a waiter, a cook, a mechanic. And for the time being, it is said that in Poland, there are less and less mechanics, you know, the people finishing vocational schools. And now it's becoming more and more popular to graduate from a vocational school, because it gives you a future job, yes, the abilities, the skills mainly, and we feel the lack of such specific jobs.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. This is Joshna.
Hello.
From Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I'm so glad to interact with you. Class sizes in India depends upon the various from class to class and school to school. Generally, Indian classrooms are big. Pupil ratio across the India, 26 students for every teacher. Here, I would like to ask you a question, ma'am. Can I ask?
Okay, yes, of course.
What are your class sizes and student to teacher ratios?
Most often there are 20 up to 25 students in the class. And our school is not very big. There are 250 students. There are much bigger schools in the neighborhood, especially in cities. And there are classes, the first graders, there are 2 classes of first graders, but for example, there is just 1 class of 6th graders. So our school is not very, very big.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering to my question.
Thank you very much.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Hi.
My name is Hemastri and I am from Z.P.H.S Ilavaram. I am so proud to interact with you. Namaste from India. Here I would like to share to you a little information. The majority of Indian children attend government-run schools. Education is free socially and economically from children the age of until of 14. Here I would like to ask you a question. Can I ask, ma'am?
Yes, please continue.
What schools are popular in Poland, public and private?
Considering primary schools and high schools, these are mainly government schools. There are some private schools, both for children from kindergarten, primary schools, and high schools, but they are not so many. Kids attend such classes in private schools and they have more lessons of English. So the school gives them sometimes, in some cases, more possibilities, like concentrating on foreign languages, more lessons of PE or IT, so computer classes. But generally speaking, most of the kids go to schools which are governed by the government, right?
We are actually working in a public school. Am I right?
Yes, it's a public school.
Yes, you from Poland, me from India, we are both the public school teachers. So here I would like to ask you a question, very curious question. So what is the retirement age for the teachers, those who work in the public sector in your country? In India, 62 years is the retirement age. I mean that those who work in public sector need to retire from the services at the age of 62. How about in Poland? At what age the teachers get retired from their services?
To get retired. Well, you mean when do we get retired? Yes.
Yeah.
So in general, men are 65 and women are 60.
Why? What's the why is it so?
I don't know that the Polish government established such a thing, and women can be 60 when they retire, and men 65.
So, are there any retirement benefits after retirement? I mean, the monthly pension.
Yes, and then you get the pension from the government. Yes.
So, are there any other benefits other than the pension for the teachers?
Not really. When they retire, no extra payment, just the regular one, which is counted on the years he or she has been working throughout his or her whole lifetime. And the Polish government claims how much money you will get.
Okay, here is my last.
Just a second. I have a friend here, another teacher of English, so it won't be difficult to communicate. Do we have, as teachers, extra benefits when we retire? No, we just get extra. I don't think so either. No.
Okay, thank you. And here is my last question.
Yeah, okay.
So, as a teacher of English, do you attend some training sessions that are exclusively meant for upgradation of our knowledge in English subject?
Okay. In the past years, I used to attend extra conferences which were organized for the teachers on a given subject. Yes, a topic was discussed, and there were sometimes workshops. But now, since I think pandemic time, I'm watching I take part in webinars devoted to grammar skills or how to deal with an extra student who is really good at English, and what kind of practice should be covered with him, or any other different topics. There are different topics, so you can choose whichever you like, and you just take part in it. Yeah. I like webinars, and I often take part in such meetings, online meetings.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. And I have to be very thankful to you for your generous effort to connect from your country